I must say, this chapter was probably one of my favorites. This is Solomon. I'll give my last review of Naruto chapter 688, the Sharingan. Now that Obito is on the other side, he's finally found peace with Rin. And it seems like he's finally found peace on the other side, but apparently he won't let that peace go. He does his best. He's happy that he sees Rin, but he knows that the fact that he's now dead, that means he felt like he's leaving behind his friend and that he failed again. I think that's the meaning of what he meant when he said, "I left everyone behind." I mean, and I left Kakashi back there, and Rin is surprised because she's waited all this time for Obito and for Kakashi. She too, knowing that Obito is gonna go back, so that means they probably became good friends after what happened. But Obito was reluctant. Remember back when they first started, they couldn't stand each other, like the whole Naruto and Sasuke relationship, and Hashirama and Madara. But they got along, but eventually they split apart. And that's led to the darkness. But Obito is willing to go. He probably has changed his requiem now is to give his redemption is now to help his friend and his comrades. He even uses the Kamoi to bend time and space in the afterlife to come back, and it works. His spirit, his energy, his essence that was left behind literally jumps into Kakashi. As he and Obito talk, it's like we all know when Obito and Rin talk, they were both in their younger forms, because that's what they truly believe they still are, who they were. Remember, Rin died very young, and Obito still thinks of himself as the old self, before the darkness came, before he was robbed of all his love, sadness, and dreams. All that pain settled in. And he's still talking to Kakashi. He's trying to rally him not to give up. Also, so he says to Kakashi that, I told a little while ago, I told Naruto to become the 7th Hokage, you be worthy to be the 6th. So that means he believes that Kakashi could be a worthy Hokage. And also to give Kakashi a gift, because he gave Kakashi a gift as a promotion for being a Jonin. He said it's wrong to give him back. And this gift, you get this from this title, the Sharingan. The Sharingan is now reimbursed into Kakashi's essence. Obito's spirit is now locked with Kakashi now. Even though he's not an Uchiha, he's now inherited Obito's power and his will. And it's also Obito's reluctance saying, you're not ready to go on the other side of us. It's like Obito's not really dead. Even though his body is gone, his essence still lives on to Kakashi. That's one of my warmest hearts, and the Manga'Sellavin appears on Kakashi. Meanwhile, you got Sasuke, Naruto, and Kaguya, all their business and they're fighting. Kaguya, she literally slams against Sasuke's Susanoo, using hit after hit after hit to try to block it and to block his efforts. But then you got Naruto. He goes in to make his move. So let's go, everyone. All the tail beasts are on the screen, and Naruto does his ultimate special ninja move, his Sage Arts, all-out ultimate Super Rasen Shuriken. 9 clones do Rasen Shuriken, all with chakra from all 9 tail beasts in one blast. Yes, and it hits Kaguya so hard it causes her to lose control of the tail beast, and her essence, her form, has not just as herself, but as the 10-tailed Jubichin Shuriki falls apart. And that's gotta be my my second best moment of this chapter. And as everything starts to see, everything is like literally falling apart. Even Black Zetsu couldn't believe that something like this could happen. But then it's even more shocking. It's the end chapter. Now you got Sakura, who's in the way of being struck by the hand. Remember, that blob is really the 9-tailed beast. He's fused together. But now that he's been struck by that attack, all their chakra are reacting to each other, and and it's making the whole energy unstable. Remember, Sage Art is the same as nature energy, and we all see that nature energy has an effect on the Jubies and Shuriki, so why shouldn't that be different for Kaguya? Since she's basically chakra itself, the Jubi itself, power itself, the earth itself, it would definitely have an effect. And I kind of forgot about that. And I figured, why the hell didn't we went Sage Art sooner? That part, we should have done that a long freaking time ago. And I gotta admit, as things start to fall apart in the blob, the beasts, they start to separate. It looks like they're also trying to take on this new form that's not the same as the tailed beast, but not the same as anything else we've seen. Remember, the form is literally collapsing. That means the creature, Kaguya's will, the tailed beast, they're all starting to struggle. Maybe even Madara's will as well. Remember, his soul was completely gone. Is it possible he was absorbed into Kaguya too? Who knows? And then finally you got the last part. As one of the hands, they go for Sakura. They say they will absorb you in a minute. And you got things are like right now on the edge. Hence, Naruto asked Sasuke to do his Rinnegan power to see if she could save her. But then out of nowhere, a Susanoo appeared. And whose Susanoo is that? Like, impossible. Who could it be? Turns out, Kakashi Sensei, the copy ninja with the Sharingan. Apparently, having Obito's energy inside him allows him to awaken the Susanoo inside of him. I mean, remember, the true potential of the Uchiha's power is in their eyes. When you have both eyes, the power reaches its limit. But remember, Kakashi's not an Uchiha, but he has Obito's essence now inside of him. The fact that he can do this is literally a miracle. I gotta applaud Kishimoto for the creativity of this chapter, because I never seen this coming. From beginning to end, I like this. This is a A+ chapter. I give this a thumbs up and a wow and a definite like. What do you think? Give me your opinion. See this chapter for yourself. It is an action-packed epic blowout. Now that I never thought would happen. Even though the beginning was an action, it was the middle, but you all get my point of my excitement, how awesome this is. You enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This is Sullivan Alex Game and Ace review of Naruto chapter 688, the Sharingan. I'll put the link down in the description. Watch this for yourself, because trust me, it just looked, when that tail beast became unstable, it looked like a blob, like a movie monster. So, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Signing off.